Hello, guys. Welcome to Gospel Afrobeats Roundup. Big Lala is here once again. It's a lovely session. We're about to have quite a lot of things happening in the Afrobeat world, and Big Lala is here once again, guys. I was thinking we're going to bring in someone else, but unfortunately, the person could not make it. But still, we are here. Myself, Seyi, Big Lala, right here to dissect a couple of things, goes in the industry, and a couple of other very hot topics which is really getting hotter by the day. Davido is up in our faces today, and there's a lot of conversation, controversy surrounding 7-7. Now, there are two things. There's a 7-7, which is the Davido day, and then there's the 7-7, which is another day with the whole, emoji and something about the metal and no metal. Davido has posted Happy Davido Day. He's posted that one. Also, he's saying Happy Metal Day or Happy Metal. Basically, he's not even putting day. Now that has gotten a lot of people talking and asking what exactly is Davido up to with this post Happy Metal. Big Lala.
Initially, to be honest, I didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah.
But from reading the comments, it actually pointed out to what he meant, and
I mean, people got it immediately.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be coded, but people who are in it, they know what
They know.
it means. But by the time you start seeing comments, so you now see, really, is this what Davido is doing? So Happy
Yeah.
Birthday is basically something inter-house sports, Black House.
Yeah, playing for the guys in black. Yeah.
Playing for the boys in black, and they are just celebrating them, which is not laughing matter, because
Yeah.
we know that these things are not things that should be celebrated.
Yeah.
We do know for a fact that Afrobeat industry and cultism
Yeah.
in Nigerian
Yes.
society, they
Yeah.
almost go hand in hand, and it looks like you can't succeed, or you need some sort of protection
Without being part of
without being part of, which is very sad, and it's just Davido saying this, using his own platform, as
Yeah.
big as an artist as Davido is, still feels he needs to shout out. I don't know what he was thinking anyway.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean, it's gotten loads of reactions. Everyone has been talking about it. That particular tweet right now has over 2 million views, over 3,000 comments, and thousands of likes and retweets. Everyone is talking about that post. That is why it's trending. And unfortunately, that post has overshadowed the another 7-7, which was dedicated to Davido in 2023. 2 years ago, Davido got a very big honor in the city of Houston, Texas. Davido Day 7-7. That is supposed to be the one that people should celebrate right now. But unfortunately, that has gone under the radar, and it is 7-7. The Metal Day, basically that which Davido has posted, that is gaining the whole traction at the moment. Now, someone else spoke about it, said Davido is involved in anything that undermines or that did this Nigerian youth. There's a politics, there's a gambling, there's this, there's that. Personally, I think you can be an ambassador for a sport betting site. People do that all the time. For me, I think it's just the cultism part that I really do not. I mean, coming out openly to talk about it is something that people have condemned him for. Now, that condemnation, is it justified or not?
To be honest, I think it is. I think sometimes these guys take it too far. They have a platform. They have a huge platform.
Yeah.
And things they promote, they have influence.
Yeah.
We praise Davido for always having influence over with the use of brands.
Yes.
And influence, Martel, and have such good, exposure and numbers. You can become a stake ambassador. We already know betting is a big thing in Nigeria anyway.
Yeah.
They are trying to go
global with it.
Market a bit. And if they feel you can do that to put you on as an ambassador,
yeah,
that means it shows your influence. But for you to go out of your way, I don't know. Then I don't know what it does for these artists. I don't know sort of protection. But something just clicked in my head now. Do you think is Burna Boy playing in the same house?
To be honest, I know that I was going to bring that up right now because
Because you were saying
another
7 is real,
tweet,
7 is real.
another tweet, yes, another tweet brought something about Burna Boy tweeting 7 is real.
Yeah.
And then Wizkid as well saying FC na cult.
Hmm.
So people are
But that,
saying, agenda would always be an
yeah,
orphan.
yeah.
People are saying, oh, Whiskey tweeted this a while ago. Burna Boy did this a while ago. Why should Davido? So Davido is getting some sort of defense right now for that, saying if Whiskey and Burna Boy have tweeted something around cult in the past,
Yeah.
why should Davido tweet be a surprise? I mean, and some people are saying, you know what? All these guys we know, they probably belong.
Yeah.
But coming out openly to celebrate it is, do you think Davido is going to get some sort of punishment if he didn't come out to tweet this?
I'm pretty sure maybe they would have, or someone would have reached out and said,
Mm,
because
our guy,
to be honest, I don't know how it works in that aspect,
nobody knows if you're
but
not part of
but
them.
but there's been rumors that there was this particular Davido affiliate that had a very loud mouth. He was always around. He was always had plenty to say. And there were rumors then that this guy was actually planted there as some sort of, protection or guide. I forgot his name. It's not
Mm,
coming to me. But he doesn't roll with Davido anymore. Right?
right.
I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember his name.
Mm,
If that was then, I mean, that means that was, I don't know if he was imposed, but maybe the
mm,
guy Messian and he was causing too much problems. They
mm.
had to exit him and bring somebody else in.
Aloma?
Hello, what do you say?
Is it Aloma?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the name. That's the name. So in that instance, there's already been that connection between Black House and Davido, and he's
Mm,
been repping them since. So
yeah.
maybe perhaps someone has reached out that today's our day. Might as well just reach out and show where you belong. But
Mm,
again, it's just it has a bad taste because um again, Davido, with all the things you have become, right? With all the things all the challenges you faced so far. Now
mm,
you're a family man, right? A
yeah.
family man, you get ready when they come in August next week.
August, yeah.
You get white 20 when they come in August. Is there are some things you should just shy away from and say, no, I don't want to use my platform for this. You have influence. It doesn't do any. I don't think it does any good for him personally. I don't think it does. Is it so? If you don't do it, they're not going to be your protection anymore. Do you need their protection?
What does it do for them?
I don't know. I think it's more of protection, to be honest.
Mm,
And some of these artists, they actually uh, ramped into this thing without even knowing.
yeah.
There's this
Yeah.
popular guy, Yemoli, who allegedly had to quickly go join. I don't know whether it's the yellow team. He quickly went to go and join the team.
Dortmund, basically, yeah.
And he joined Dortmund just because some people were trying to bully him or they bullied him or something happened.
Yeah.
People are still
Yeah.
narrating till dates, So it just works like a racket like that. It works like, yeah, just like a when people are trying to, in where people come to your store and say, oh,
Mm-hmm.
you are going to start paying us for protection. You're going to start doing this for protection, whether you need it or not. Sometimes artists are
Yeah.
into this lifestyle.
Yeah.
But for someone like Davido, who's been that big, I don't know. Is it that he can't get out, or
Is this some sort of prestige thing? I mean, to be honest, I can't see it. There was a tweet I saw some weeks ago. Someone tweeted, I've forgotten about the artist now,
Mm.
asking if they play for Chelsea now. You know, that's the blue team.
Yeah.
They call them Chelsea. The yellow team, the Dortmund. And then there's the United team, the red team, and then there's the black team as well.
And there's
So
which team is the one that lives on the sea?
I think they are the
What?
yellow team. I
The
think they're the
yellow
yellow
team.
team. Yeah, they're the yellow team.
The yellow
Yeah,
team.
the yellow team. Yeah, the Dortmund guys. So there's a lot of black team, the red team, the yellow team, the blue
Yeah.
team. That's the Chelsea,
Yeah.
and it just seems like the industry cannot have people who do not belong to any of these teams. You must play for either one team or the other, and everything like that. And we've seen Wizkid in a couple of videos, shaking hands with his DJ, and then the kind of, Rema and Young John
Yeah.
they shook hands in Paris.
Yeah.
And the way they shook hands, someone was asking, "Oh, these guys play for Chelsea now." Rema plays for Chelsea. Young John plays for Chelsea as well.
The, the viewers are going to be confused. The ones that know will know, but the rest will be confused.
Play for Chelsea, and we're not talking about Enzo Maresca here or Cole Palmer or anything like that.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. So when that person, we saw the video, even it was on our page as well. The video and the handshake of the whole, and these guys play for Chelsea. Okay, so we know the guys that play for Dortmund. Apparently, allegedly, Kizania plays for Dortmund. And a couple of other guys as well.
Daniel, what's his name? Belashmoda.
Those are Dortmund guys. Exactly, they play for Dortmund in Germany. So all of those things, it just makes me wonder and ask this question: what exactly is the gain for these guys? What is the prestige? What is the
no gain? No gain.
And for Davido,
yeah,
who has come out openly to say happy metal, everyone understands that particular word. Even when someone asks Grok, what does Davido mean by happy metal? Grok now really expose everything out. Wasn't even coded about at all, and all of those things. Now, Davido hasn't deleted that tweet. It's still on his page. He's still gaining all the traction and everything.
Yeah.
Should artists be open about their affiliations?
I don't think they should, actually. I don't think they should. And it's just sad that these teams that we're talking about, they're in almost every aspect, of Nigerian entertainment, Nigerian politics.
Yes.
A documentary a while back by BBC, saying how this thing is very rampant. People go as far as going to other countries and still fight on the streets over these clubs.
Yes, very well. You're right.
Nothing comes. They don't have. There's nothing good that comes of it in terms of branding, in terms of what they do. There's nothing that comes good of it. I don't know what people enjoy in it. And someone as big as Davido, with all the power and influence and money and fame, he still feels he needs to belong to that, to a club for, I don't know, for what? Is it for red band? Sexual? If anybody knows, please let us know in the comments, because I don't see it. Everywhere you turn to, anything that has to do with these clubs, from when university days, is always bad. I mean, I know when I was in, I think I don't talk my life story here, but there was one time I was being chased around, like somebody was trying to bully me because he wanted me to join one club. Then
one of the clubs.
I was in pre-degree, and the university I was a university known for these sort of things, right? I had to be making sure that I'm looking behind my shoulder.
You're safe, yeah.
Because that's not a good thing for
it doesn't end well. It doesn't end well.
Doesn't end well for
I mean, a lot of these guys, we know that they belong. Now, Big Lala, belonging to a club and being open about it, are they two different things?
Yes, I think they're two different things. Do your things in private. I mean, everybody knows everybody belongs, right? But it's in there. But for anyone to come in and openly, sort of promote belonging to a club,
because that's promotion, actually.
Yeah, it is promotion, because people will now say, "Oh, Davido is cool. He belongs to this club.
I need to belong as well.
I want to also belong in this club," and that's dangerous, because nothing comes of it. And the people who join are the ones who end up, being killed, being told, "Oh, we need to go and do this. We need to go and fight this."
Yeah.
The main top dogs don't do any fighting. It's the ones that are being influenced that go there and lose their life.
That the one used as instruments.
And I follow this social media page, Niger Confa on Twitter.
Yes.
It's always anti
all these things.
And you see these kind of videos being posted.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
So there's nothing glamorous about
like you can see, and at the end of the day, the guy is gonna put, this does not pay. Belonging to a club does not pay. You can't, even if you belong to a club, which is bad in its sense, you cannot now, because as a celebrity, as an influence, a person of influence, coming out to now say, I can't imagine how many 30BG supporters have seen that post and have said, "Oh, my dollar," the way they call them, my dollar, my guy, my fave, is part of this. There must be something good there. If Davido can be a part of it, then why can't I be a part of it as well? That's promotion. That's influencing,
Yeah, that's not
you know,
cool.
and it's not good enough, you know. Lastly, all I'll say is, um, being belonging to a club,
The
belonging
only
to a
club you should belong
confraternity
to,
does not pay.
you
It
should not be.
doesn't pay at all.
Mhm.
It's especially if if you don't get out and
Yeah.
everything, because
You just be a foot soldier and you
to
can
be
live your life.
honest, yeah, to be honest, shout out to David, amazing artist, good man, family man, good father to his kids and everything. But he's not going to be at the war front whenever these guys clash or
Mhm.
anything like that. When they play in the competition, whatever competition they play in, and then when they clash on the field of play, he's not gonna be playing. He's probably not gonna be on the bench
Mm.
directing. He's probably gonna be in director's box watching
Yeah.
what's going on.
Mm.
So he's not going to be on the bench where even the ball can hit him,
Mhm.
or be on the field where they will tackle each other. He's going to be up in the stands, director box, inside the AC, just chilling and watching this thing unfold. So whoever gets injured, whoever gets maimed or anything,
Yeah.
is protected,
Mhm.
chilling in the AC, sipping this tea and everything.
Yeah.
And those people on the field may be one of the people that his
Right.
tweet
Yeah.
has gotten, So at the end of the day, they say, Yoruba will say, person wey dem use im head take break coconut, e no go chop inside.
Mm.
If you no chop inside, because
Yeah.
e go dey hospital.
Yeah, sweet you.
That's just the thing. So at the end of the day, at Gusto TV, from Afrobeats Roundup, we want to say,
Say no to football.
please, say no to this colored football teams. Please say no to anything that has to do with confraternity or anything like that. Please, it does not pay, and we here also do not, encourage people to promote that kind of thing. Yeah, Big Lala, any last word from you on this?
Just for our Nigerian entertainers to do better, and this is just not Davido now.
Yeah. Yeah, not
That
just Davido, not just
hopefully
Davido,
don't,
every other person.
whether it's the artist that says seven is veiled, or the person who is saying happy metal, or the
I
person
have
who
seen a
is
cult.
doing the
Yeah,
those kind of things. Please don't try and influence the young ones to to go that route. It doesn't help them. We know that we know you are not forcing people to be. You don't want to be people's role models by force,
yeah,
but you do have the power. You have the influence
definitely,
over these young kids, and please be responsible. That's all we're saying.
definitely. Please be responsible.